Hello and welcome to this episode of O Team Family Adventures. Today, I'm going to share how my family, all seven of us, that's right, we traveled to Guatemala for 2 months for free. How did we do it? Well, I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to recap our adventures. But before we begin, take a minute, please hit that like button down below. The YouTube algorithm really likes that and it makes me happy. Last year, 2021, all of our kids were either homeschooled or enrolled in virtual school. Due to the pandemic, I was also working virtually as well. So we had a lot of freedom. We could live anywhere we wanted, learn from anywhere, work from anywhere. We received a request from a family in Guatemala on homeexchange.com. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, that they wanted to come to Texas and swap homes with us for not 1, but 2 months, right? 8 weeks. Now, hey, let's pause. If you haven't heard of Home Exchange, you need to check them out. My family and I have been members for almost 10 years now, and we enjoyed close to probably 20 exchanges. We have stayed in some amazing homes and met some really cool, incredible families that actually we're still friends with today. We talk to them on WhatsApp occasionally. And one time, a couple years ago, we stayed in $1 million home in Toronto one summer, Canada. Just a few months ago, we were in a beautiful cabin in Idaho. It sat on a lake. It was right next to Yellowstone National Park. So we had so much fun on that trip. We have done multiple exchanges in Florida to the beach. We did, I think, our first home exchange in 2014 in Tucson, Arizona. A beautiful property there. We've even swapped homes where we've driven a few hours kind of for a long weekend. And the other family has come to stay at our house. And one time, actually, my wife and I, for our anniversary, we even stayed just like 20 or 30 minutes from our house. We stayed in another person's home. We paid guest points, which I'll talk about in a minute. So they didn't come to our house that time. We actually just used some guest points. I stayed for one night, and it was just an amazing experience. So here's the lowdown on homeexchange.com. So let me fill you in on the details. You pay an annual membership fee of $175 per year, and that gives you access to unlimited exchanges anywhere in the world. The cool part is if you don't find an exchange your first year, the second year of membership is free. The other thing to understand about Home Exchange is there's two types of exchanges. First, you can swap simultaneously, right? Or and that means have the family come to your house, you go to their house. The other way is you can actually use guest points. And you get guest points when you sign up, as well as when people stay at your home. So for example, let's say you're going on vacation to a resort, maybe, or staying with family somewhere, and your home's going to be empty for a few days or weeks. We've even had people with family and families stay with us in extra bedrooms in our house while we're home, and we've just hung out with them. So you accumulate points when they stay with you, and you can turn around and use those points later to stay at another home if you cannot do a simultaneous exchange. So if you decide to sign up, click my referral link in the description below, and you'll earn 250 guest points for free. Home Exchange, by the way, it started out in the 90s. It now has, I looked on their website, over 450,000 homes across 159 countries. And it's true, I have people from Mexico, France, Spain, all sorts of different countries that are reaching out, wanting to swap homes or come to our home to do an exchange. So you're going to have access to all that with that membership. The other really cool thing, last thing to mention about Home Exchange, is that everything's negotiable with your exchanges. And what I mean is you can ask guests to, for example, take care of your pets or maybe water your plants while they are staying at your home. And vice versa. You may take care of their pets, or most of the time we don't do that, but that is always an option. Most of our exchanges also, they have a car available. They leave their keys so we can drive their car. If you're flying into a location, they also have left kayaks, bicycles, right? All sorts of things. And so it makes it extremely comfortable and easy to do. Now, I could go on really about the benefits of vacationing this way. We have literally saved thousands of dollars and enjoyed so many adventures as a family. Hey, let's get back. The purpose of this video, I really wanted to talk about our exchange in Guatemala because that's been the biggest one we've done so far. We received a message on home exchange from this family of 5 people that live in Guatemala City, right? A mom, dad, I think there are 2 boys and a girl. They wanted to eventually live in Texas. They wanted to fully experience this area that we lived in and the people here. And my wife and I, we talked it over after they messaged us. We said, no, we can't do that. We've got 5 kids. We can't go to Guatemala City for 2 months. I mean, I Googled everything I could about Guatemala and the country. Everything I read said, hey, reconsider travel due to high crime and other issues with the country. It certainly didn't sound like a family-friendly vacation spot. And so we were leaning toward no, but we met a really cool family a few years ago. Actually, they stayed at our home with us while we were here for a home exchange. And they had 3 young girls. They told us they went to Guatemala and stayed in Guatemala City, Antigua, all the different areas around Guatemala. And they told us that don't believe everything you read on the internet. We felt safe the whole time. So here we talked to people that we've met in person. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we decided to pull the trigger. We said, let's do it. We're up for the adventure. So we moved past that fear stage and accepted the offer to stay in Guatemala for 2 months. I'm so glad we did because we had literally the most amazing time ever, made some lifelong memories. And honestly, we felt safe the entire time. We had no issues. Now, let me share a few more details about the trip that really are going to blow your mind. For the entire 2 months, we stayed at this family's home, right? They came to Texas. We went to Guatemala City. Their home was large, beautiful. And oh, by the way, we had a full-time cook that lived in the house. She cleaned, she cooked 3 meals a day. And if that wasn't enough, we also had a full-time driver available to take us anywhere we wanted. Our minds were blown. Part of the video you'll see is us when we arrived, just the meal. There was a meal for us ready on the table. It was really cool, really fun experience. And we didn't pay a dime. We literally didn't pay for any of this other than that membership fee, which, we had already done some home exchanges last year. So it was already paid for. Of course, we had to pay for the airline tickets, our food, normal living expenses, but the accommodation for 2 months with a cook and driver, free. So, hey, let me tell you about this other lovely family that stayed at our home. They took care of our 2 cats at our home here in Texas while we enjoyed their 2 dogs at their home in Guatemala. They hung out with our friends. They actually went on runs with our friends here. And to some different outings. Their kids even went to our church's youth group a couple of times. They really wanted to know this area. One of my favorite parts of the adventure to their house in Guatemala was actually hanging out with their friends down the street. And they invited their friends had invited us to 2 different parties. So we got to hang out with them and their friends. And it was really a very local experience that we got to partake in. And that was probably the highlight for me, just really being part of that culture and the people there. So this family, they stayed in Texas for 2 months that we exchanged with. They even looked at houses while they were here. They had family members fly in from different parts of the US as well as from Guatemala to come see them during their 2-month stay. So it was a win-win across the board for so many people. We packed so many adventures and memories into our 2-month stay in Guatemala, enough for a lifetime. And we feel literally so blessed that we were able to experience Guatemala like we did, and it never would have happened without home exchange. So comment below. That's how we did it. Comment below though with your questions, concerns. Maybe you've had an experience with home exchange or swapping homes with someone, or tell us about Guatemala, right? What your experience there. We try to respond to every comment, and we'd love to hear from you. One last thing, by the way, if you click down below in the link, I mentioned it earlier in the video, click below in the description. There is a link. It will earn you 250 free guest points if you would do want to end up, signing up for homeexchange.com. You'll love it. We love it. Thanks for joining us on this episode of O-Team Family Adventures. Well, this is happening, folks. Guatemala, here we come. O-Team Family Adventure. 2 months in Guatemala. All right, O-Team, we're loading up. This is it. Goodbye, goodbye, USA. Hello, Guatemala. Hey, Eli. Yeah. All right, here we go. Got some clapping. Made it. Guatemala. Okay, Tommy just said we died and went to heaven. She did. We just got here. Look what Dominga has already cooked us a local meal. This is so fancy, so nice. We are blown away. I can't stop smiling. Look at this. This is a frijole dish. Delicioso. There's the dogs back there. This place is amazing. It's so nice. All right, day 4. I don't know. What are we on? Day 4, maybe. It's Sunday. Yeah, day 4. And we're going to attempt to go driving in the Land Cruiser all by ourselves. Dominga's day off. The driver has the day off. So we're going to go to the shopping mall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see Pacaya Volcano.
Pacaya Volcan.
Pacaya Volcan. Are you guys ready to see a volcano?
Yes.
It's the most active volcano in Central America, folks. What do you think? We're going to get to see some lava. We've got marshmallows because you can roast marshmallows.
Antonio.
Yes, Antonio's going to drive us. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Mommy, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Truly? O-Team Family Adventure? Is this a good one? Best.
Like and subscribe for this.
Yeah, you better, because we've worked hard to get up here. Come on, like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on.
Caliente.
Burned your fingers from touching it?
Yeah, this sucker. Hurry, move my shoe.
The rock?
No,
Which
yeah,
one?
Yeah, this one. I'm waiting.
That's that hot?
Go
You can't
find
touch
another
it
hole.
hardly?
Yeah, it's on fire. Ooh, it's hot.
Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, I feel my feet are just like really hot right now.
I can't. It's so hot on my feet.
Yeah, it's hot. You can feel yourself just warming up so much more. Right up there on that hill, right there, like 100 yards away, it was 10 or 15 degrees cooler. This lava must be right under us. All right, we're headed to Antigua.
Antigua, Guatemala.
Yep.
Driving through Antigua streets, literally to go 1 mile, it's taking 15 minutes. We have to go back and get Willow's shoes because she forgot them. Wow, we just saw our first volcano erupt. Yeah, it says fuego, which means fire. Very active.
Yeah.
Look at this, I'll zoom in.
Oh, that's awesome. Bienvenido.
He said that means welcome to Guatemala.
In 2008, they have the last big eruption destroy a town.
Oh.
Alright, girls are doing gymnastics
I told him
in the
she
backyard.
wants to work on her back handspring.
Oh, good.
You might want to screw
Hello.
Willow's legs can't cross. Go back like you're doing a bridge. Look down.
Good job, Willow. Come on, Jet! Come on, Jet! This is so fun. All right, real gentle. Give it to the other guy. Give it to the other guy. Well,
Daddy, this is the
Give it
best
to the
day of
other
my
guy.
life. Thank you.
Yeah, real gentle.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, you just did that. That just happened. Wow.
Oh, goodness. Smack me. Can I have another berry?
Dried fish. What? That's crazy. You guys selling knives. Oh man, it smells like so much seafood. It's all dried fish. Dried anchovies. So chucho.
Walk that way, Daddy. Did you smell the dried fish?
Yes, you can smell it. You want a dried sardine, Henry? Oh, there's more up there. Wow, this is incredible.
Sit down and put your hat on.
Willow's trying to dress on.
I want to take care of y'all.
Do you think you'd wear it?
Mirror. Yeah, over here.
Rosa. ¿Cómo se dice rosa?
Pink.
Wow, bien.
We've been practicing.
¿Cómo se dice negro?
Black.
Wow,
¿Cómo se
muy
dice
bien.
blanco?
Blanco.
Oh, wow. What? What?
White.
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 Blanco no.
Holy cow. Look at this. Wow, let's do it. Wow. That's pretty cool. No jet. Well, those guys are going up too.
Mommy, do it here! Here, Mommy, do it here! Take my shoes! Daddy, ayuda!
Let's go, Henry!
Ayuda!
Shirley said I didn't know what this would look like. This is the iconic view. What? We just walked up that? Oh my gosh, truly.
Daddy, don't.
Whoa. That is so amazing. How did we walk that high?
Oh, it felt like we walked.
No, that's like a skyscraper, you know? It did feel like it? Oh my gosh.
Move your arms, please.
Wow. Where?
Right there, that, Daddy. That waterfall.
Yes. Oh, yes. Seriously? Yes. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, this place is amazing. This is like an experience we've never had before.
But if you take 5 minutes
Yes.
or more time,
Okay.
This is beautiful. Henry, you did it! He did it. Eli, amazing job, bro. Even with dirt in his eye from Henry. Oh my gosh, look at this. Is that incredible or what? Achy breaky heart. All right, guys. O team is out of Guatemala. We're headed to the airport. Did you guys have fun? Te gusta Guatemala?
Yeah.
truly, Willow Jet. Are you guys ready to go home?
Yes.
All right.